I don't, and except maybe in clutch situations, it's not going to be something that FRZ is too bothered about using, and trying to make sure this round is as clear as possible. It's always going to be helpful. And well, Fiska's managed to find one. They also popped a Hunter's Fury. They are using a lot for a round that ultimately should be an easier one, and Neff has now snuck his way through as well. This has come back to one of the closest situations. He'll need to hit some more shots, and he's doing it with the pistol. It's left into a 1v1 scenario. The Sovas facing off each other, the other looking to try and clear out the doppelganger. Sassy's going to make his move to the site. He's actually already tagged down. So a shot from this Marshall could be enough to win the round for Bazzi, but he has to try and find him almost instantly. The timing, and he missed twice, but finally gets it through.
Could be a bit of an issue. I'm sure Jonas has various versions of how to clear this, that Sassy might actually catch
he'll
him
see
out
their
with.
feet, right? Because he's put it high enough. I think he should have done, unless he hasn't put it on the top right boxes, but that would, they've gone over him. I feel like he should have been able to see. Yeah, he was looking down, so I feel like he should have been able to see them. Instead, they've bypassed his Viper's Pit, and he's slowly being surrounded. This has gone completely wrong from Ade. I feel like he put it in the right spot. He's now almost stuck in no man's land, and they're starting to try and hump him. Somehow, though, he is still surviving, and they're just unable to clear. This has turned into just one man standing, and Sassy, he gives it a nice attempt.
Interesting what they use now, especially now that Munchkin's able to get one kill. If he can get another, he can't. Sadak's just watching, the peak gets wider and wider. And this is, again, Vikings having that big advantage. They have the economy, they have an open A site, which is where they've been most successful. They're still losing 2 players to lower guns, and even more now, the Bazzi's managed to get the Vandal in hand.
I don't know if there's anything that Sutikas can even do here. He's being blocked off, so he can't actually swing, and he's hoping to try and find something off the wallbang, but he gets absolutely nothing.
Really, the Resurrect is not going to be used on him on the side of Vikings, this side at least. Fisker actually peeking out, Sadak catches onto him. And now this is a dangerous spot for Munchkin, and he's looking around, still manages to connect when he needs to. The mechanical skill is still there. Fragment's going to try and delay despite being planted, but he goes off the site, and it's just really crushing Vikings into a spot. They're holding on. Neff picking up the operator, now using it himself from Fisker's corpse. Sassy holding closer.
It's starting to look workable. The problem is the spike still isn't on the ground. They need to put this into place. The pop flash, he blinded himself. Munchkin, but it doesn't matter. There's 15 seconds. It's all down to the attackers to try and make a move here. They've managed to clear out Munchkin already. Looking to try and swing in onto Bazzi, but I don't think there's going to be any chance for them here. Spike dropped onto the ground, and Sassy, it's an impossible task, or at least it seems, and Ade plays it to perfection. It is going to be the return of Crazy Raccoon.
Back to Berlin. We did see Gambit struggling a little bit on this map. It's not like Crazy Raccoon won it, but it did go to overtime in that case. So that's a pretty good testament in itself. And Munchkin, you want to see him come online as well, whether it's the utility, the firepower. Finds an opening, traded out from Sassy, and we might be looking at a retake on A yet again.
It is looking like it. Now the spike yet to be planted, just waiting maybe for a little bit of extra aggression, trying to make sure there's no space lost as they get themselves into those afterplant positions, although not really much utility to use in the afterplants. It's just going to come down to the firefights, but luckily for Crazy Raccoon, they're winning all of them. It is GTN and Sassy, probably the 2 players you'd want in this sort of clutch scenario, but I feel like they need a miracle, right?
Sassy now trying to lead the line. GTN with the Sheriff couldn't find the kills, and then suddenly maybe Sassy's found a bit more than he bargained for. Nev.
They've got Viper's Pit on one spot. They've got a wall blocking the other spot. There's only one other place that players can realistically be, and it's aggressive on A. Now this null point again will come through. Will reduce the ability for their opponent's abilities, and they're actually going to use the Viper's Pit. There's already a lot invested into this round. I don't know how much of a counter there's going to be here from Vikings.
Might just be a case of wait. The tippy toes are going to be seen on that one. GTN, that's a nice kill onto Munchkin from distance. There's no supporting utility there, but there wasn't much left from Munchkin at the end of the day either. Sassy now trying to push on through. Neff is holding that line. Just in this meander of different smokes, he's looking to ace it.
This is a big round from Neth. He's managed to find the timing twice to pull off multiple double kills, and it's left all onto Sutikas, and he's just looking for exits. He's trying to kill them all off as they try and exit the site, and the fact is Fisker is dead here.
now there's a bit of trepidation from Vikings now. Leaning over to A, and I like that guiding light, get some information, but Visca uses that opportunity to line up. That is a really nice grab that comes in from Addy. He's far away from the action, and now he's going to be able to plant the spike now just behind the rest of the team. Neff needs to get this kill here, but Satekas might have a... If he gets down A long, nobody checks him.
Oh no! Oh, the timing could be the worst thing in the world. It's a bit of a whip, but he gets away with it. Turned down to just one player. Now he's got at least a bit of utility. The ultimate online to at least try and delay Sadak as much as possible. And, the turret is not really going to help him too much. In fact, it's going to be blasted away to the other side. This now looks like a very unlikely scenario for Sadak to be able to win. Neff looking for that swing out. He is actually going to get tagged up, but with the operator in hand, they're just hoping for a peek, and he is playing this perfectly, delaying as much as possible.
The rolling thunder for Sassy is one of the reasons why they're holding off.
Yeah, they are ready to just try and stun them as they enter the site, and look how aggressive they're being. They haven't actually spotted Visca, though. Are they going to expect him in this smoke? Absolutely not. He just manages to survive and cause them problems, but they've pushed back in to FRZ. Still looking to try and make their move, and I'm a little bit worried for Sassy hiding in this corner. He's been stunned up, and nobody's checked it. And the second this goes down, it could be the Ember Munchkin with a last-second turn. A big round from him individually. 3 kills coming up, and FRZ, well, the last clutch was unlikely. Let's see what he can do here.
You just never really know with these two teams, to be fair. It's not expected. Now FRZ just... Crazy Raccoon just not showing up anything. They know they're just keeping this money in order. It's good. It's not flawless because Medusa was caught out on that lurk from FRZ of all players as well. The wrap round is slowly coming in. Munchkin was the one to open the site, and now he's the one at the back as well to try and wrap around, but it's not full armor, full health. The stun is nice. The follow-up, is it going to be there on the right corner? GTN, he does go down, but FRZ is ready to trade and then some.
He's just going to look to hold his ground. They eventually clear him out, and the lockdown might give them at least a little bit of extra space. But for the remaining defenders, they don't really need to try and overfight. He got the kill.
Planted.
He just got the kill straight through the smoke. That's given them a real opportunity here. Sassy and Sudekas coming from completely different angles. Still a little bit of utility to try and clear them out. And I feel like Sudekas is going to have everything to do, looking to try and come in from behind. But I like this. Crazy Raccoon getting aggressive, trying to take the control from in front. And they are spotting that there's no one around this angle. They know that there has to be someone within head of them, someone coming in on the flank. And Medusa lands the shot. It's left all onto Sassy. A great recovery. Although this has been somewhere he's played a lot. It's never actually been spotted, but again, it's Munchkin. Having that read, finding themselves that opener. They're going to try and wait and hold on to at least a little bit of control, and the timing couldn't be better for Ade. Completely clearing out Sassy. Now they can afford to just back out of the lockdown. They have such a huge advantage. Sadak actually goes in with the Ares and manages to get himself a kill, but the trades are coming in thick and fast. Good spot currently for Crazy Raccoon to be in.
The spike still hasn't gone down at this point, no. Medusa now with the operator in hand is just sort of watching keenly. FRZ is going to push out of this, and the trades are there. It's nice stuff.
And they at least have a purchase, a couple of ultimates online. This is going to be a little bit different. A pace change coming through. You can see the lurk from Sudekas just setting his team up with the utility. And actually, Sadak, he's wanting to try and fight this. He wants Ade out of the back of the site. He's got GTN to support him. They're not leaving anything to chance, but Medusa's given them a lifeline. A kill, the flash not landing, and he takes a second to his name. Visca's also somehow managed to get one with a shorty, but now he needs a clutch. A 1v2 to keep them in this first match. Otherwise, the lower bracket is where Crazy Raccoon will have to lie and wait for their opponent to try and meet them. Visca, he has a chance here. The first kill goes his way, but there's utility to deny him for that extra piece of time. He's watching the right angle, but he's going to look away. Visca will keep them in the map.